Dollar. Dirt on money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yep, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. The boy Degenerocity has dropped yet already. I didn't think he was gonna drop again this soon, but hey, he's back with a simple video. This video is about Ye, not Kanye. Ye, did you see that? Did you see the? You be on these blogs and you really don't.
I haven't been on anything lately for real.
You was on there yesterday because you were showing me stuff yesterday, and this news came out yesterday or the day before.
Okay, I don't.
But Kanye changed his name on Instagram to just Ye and not Kanye. He basically don't want to be addressed by Kanye. Or
I didn't
Kanye
see that.
West
I be on there, but I don't be on there for real.
I'm gonna always address him as Kanye West because his mama named him Kanye West, and out of respect to his late great mother, right. I'm gonna call you Kanye West. If she wanted to name you Ye,
she would have named you.
She wanted you to go by Ye, she would have just kept it short and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Ye, but out of respect to Miss Donda, it's Kanye.
You crazy.
Hey, man, with that being said, before we get into it, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, all you have to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visual.
Look at it with a thumbs up.
But let's check it out. Let's see what he got to say about Kanye. Brother, I guess known by Ye now. Yeah.
My parents, for some reason, they look and sound different. Like Kim and Kanye.
Hi, Charlotte.
Obama!
I am the #1 most impactful artist of our generation. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney.
They motherfucking made the Twix double the size trying to make us fat. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor.
This is Kanye West, rapper, fashion designer, billionaire, a public figure that doesn't need any introduction at this point. But in case if you haven't heard of music before, let me introduce you a little bit. Kanye West is an acclaimed rap musician, started in the late 90s, producing tracks for people like D. Dot and Foxy Brown. Then later on in the year 2000, he started to work with Jay-Z's label, Rockefeller Nation, signing with them as a producer, producing for Zedd and other label artists. But Ye was looking at the bigger picture. During this time, he was going around trying to get signed as a rapper, but labels ain't take him seriously, cause he ain't portray a gangster image in his raps. So nobody trying to sign him. But Rock ain't trying to lose him, so they signed him as a rapper instead. Kanye then starts to work on his debut album, The College Dropout, gets into a car accident, makes a song about it. It becomes a hit when he drops the album, then he makes Jesus, and then the rest is history.
Hey, you blew past hella albums, bro. I'm like, hell no. But the first segment of his albums were great. Mm-hmm. Like that's the area of Kanye I like. After 808s and Heartbreak, y'all can have like it's here and there.
Yeah.
But for the majority, y'all can have that bullshit. I'm just speaking of as a day one Kanye fan. As soon as I heard through the wire, to the lid, I said, "Oh, this motherfucker!" And then you know what I'm saying? You can actually hear him spin through the wire. I'm like, yeah, hey, that's
it right there.
And then I will say, if you haven't checked out his documentary, it's very inspirational. Mm. That documentary is like, but then at the end of the day, he ended up getting mad at the dude, didn't he?
It was a whole bunch. I'm like, bro,
Kanye got so much drama that be going on. It's hard to even keep up with the drama to even be able to say what the true facts are because it's something new every fucking day. And if you ain't typing, keeping up with it, and bookmarking, you'll be like did he have a problem with the dude putting it out? But he reached out to the people to say he wanted to put it out.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. And I was like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I was like, it was good. It portrayed you, I feel like, in a good way. So what's the issue?
And then you see everybody who came up with you. We even see the beginning of Virgil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
yeah, I don't know.
Jay be in his own work. Kanye be in his own world.
His own head.
No, in his own world.
Okay, own world.
He
Own
like
bubble,
he literally
own
lives
stuff, and whatever.
in the world of Ye. Anything
Okay.
outside of it is just bullshit. You know what I'm saying? His wife walking
Was that
around
informative?
butt naked.
That was so half-assed. I don't know. I got all that from Wikipedia. Kanye West is famous because he released some albums that made people go, woo! And released some clothes that made people go, woo! And said some things that made people go, ugh. While some other people reacted like, woo! Kanye is a difficult person to understand, and
That's
he's even
right.
more difficult to relate to. Like his fans, which I have the displeasure to being one of them. And if you're new here, hello, hi, I go by D. And if you look through some older videos, I got this man's meat in my mouth. But I haven't made a video on him for quite some time. 2 years, damn! And a lot has been done and said by this man since that time off. He's released a new album. He's released a new wife. And he has said some things that have not had the public look at him too greatly. Other than these two kind of people. And I have thoughts and
Have you went back and checked out the new album?
No.
You only heard only parts of the album you've heard so far is from what I played you. Basically. Remember, I told you I had listened. I only listened to I haven't listened to the full song because honestly, even when it dropped, I was surprised that it dropped because I wasn't expecting for it to drop because it had so many delays. You remember the joint I played you? He had the YG on it, and it was the
I remember something.
is it the Juvenile sample?
Yeah.
And and the song was a hit, and I said, "Damn, you really could let Kanye up out that bitch."
Oh yeah, because
that
I said
one.
well, dang, because I was feeling the song.
When he came in, it was awkward. Was hearing Kanye on the bitch. Yeah, like help produce the bitch.
I ain't like how. Yeah. You're right. You
But
did let me hear a little bit.
some of the album is like I'm gonna have to go listen to it, but I will say, let me pump the brakes from what I said earlier. Life of Pablo was hard. That was a good album, Life of Pablo. I really like that Life of Pablo album. But let me go back to a lot of Kanye music sometimes doesn't hit, especially nowadays, that first listen.
Yeah.
It's something, I will say his music does age well. And stuff you can go back and listen, you be like, damn, that was actually, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Kanye do be ahead of his time, so you do got to give him respect. Because he does deserve that respect of being ahead of his time with a lot of shit. Everybody else be playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't know. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about the album.
I'm about to go back and listen. Well,
You
probably
actually
that song.
You actually
anyway.
gotta listen to the album.
But I'm about to go listen to the album, but especially that song. Because then I may like it.
That song,
after.
I actually like that song. It's about 2 songs on there so far in her. I'm like, I actually like that.
I do like the song. I'm saying with him coming
Oh,
in.
yeah.
I like the song, but yeah.
Public look at him too greatly other than these two kind of people. And I have thoughts and opinions on these like any other person. But I wanted to wait until new music dropped. I thought him saying all these things was just gonna be like a passing thing, I didn't want to be trendy on the top. And I feel like I've grown more. I have 1 ball in my stomach instead of 2. So I will have a better, more mature adult opinion on Kanye now. So in this video, I wanted to talk about my thoughts and understandings of Kanye's most popular statements, and also his new music, of course, and how his statements have affected his old, new, and future music, and how I feel about being a Kanye fan still. And I've told you, I've grown more, bro. I've grown. And as long as I'm not talking about these albums, then I shouldn't ride too much. Now, Kanye has stated many things with...
Which albums? Like these? College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation. Now those, Life of Pablo. Now those are some good ass Kanye albums. Now the gospel album, I'm still on a. Remember we listened to that joint a little bit. We was like,
Did we?
Yeah.
I remember these 2.
I said we listened to the gospel album. These came out during our childhood. Late
That's what I'm saying,
Registration,
I don't remember.
Graduation.
I don't remember.
Life of Pablo came out when we was in college.
That's
I
I
was
remember
DJing
Life
a
of
fashion
Pablo.
show with the Life of Pablo.
I don't remember listening to that.
We listened to that when we was in an apartment, our old spot.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be one of those nights, y'all.
I just don't.
Bear with me, and I'll bear with
Y'all bear with me. Bear with me, please. Okay.
these albums, then I shouldn't ride too much. Now, Kanye has stated many things within the past recent times as of late. He has said he loves his family. Aww. He said he loves God. And he said he loves food, man. He's just relatable. But he's also spread his love to some less deserving people. And I thought that was a little weird, you know. Out of everybody who's ever lived, you gotta say him. This ain't Quiplash. You ain't gotta say the most controversial answer to get more votes on your side. But he's Christian, you know. Maybe he's in that everyone is someone to love, I have no enemies type beat, you know. I've seen it before with peeps I know. He's just trying to have a pure of heart and oh no, maybe he mentioned him because of a different reason? Oh, what? Who's his presidential campaign manager? Let me do a little bit of research on him. I remember the media having a field day with Kanye because of this. Bro was saying stuff that should never leave the game chat. He ain't never said nor done something as egregious before. So as a Kanye fan, I was stressing. People kept pointing, saying, this your mans, and all I could say is, Not even Kanye fans were able to conduct a BS claim like, he ain't mean it like that. He meant that African Hitler guy, yeah. Nah, all we had was graduation. He made graduation. And for most fans, that was more than a good enough cope. But not as much for me, because I'm used to Ye saying crazy stuff, but not this crazy. Like, I love Adam Sandler movies. I can't have him disrespect another GOAT like that. Plus, doing all this, combined with all that teasing for Donda 2 to never officially drop, a little annoying. And with me thinking all this, I still bump all his past music. Nothing had me stumped of that. I still thought it was goated. Just maybe some lyrics aren't as relatable anymore. I just wanted him to get better. And what I didn't want was his new mindset to leak into lyrics of his future music, you know. That would be bad. Plus, he since watched 21 Jump Street and no longer hates Jewish people. And released an apology, all in Hebrew, on his Instagram. And you know how internet apologies always get forgiven no matter what. Maybe we can all move on past this bad episode. So now he's dropped Vultures after 1 million listening parties and a trilogy for the album being...
I will say this. A lot of times Kanye do be talking out his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then it like... And that's one reason why, to be completely honest, I really haven't been able to be fans of people and like be a diehard supporter. Yeah. Because for one, they'll say some shit you just like dude. And I can't support you with you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why it's good to I fuss with them, but I ain't no fan of anybody. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be a diehard of someone and they'll ruin your you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because some people do be like that. You just be like, I thought better of your ass, man. You what? You be like, I'm saying you'll be like, I thought better of your ass. Oh. Then they just disappoint. But Kanye really do be talking out his ass, man. And a lot. Honestly, I understand he has dealt with tragedies. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He dealt with some tragic experiences in life. But a lot of people have. And they ain't never went to his level. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like he's one of those ones he feels like he's untouchable. True. Until he gets touched and then he cries. And it's like, boy, shut the fuck up. And then like he did say with the album situation, I ain't gonna hold you. Kanye be just surprised. At this point, just surprise us. We don't need you to be yapping. And 5-6 months later, by the time it drops, it's like, bro, you fucked up all the suspense behind it. You done built it up too much, and then by the time you drop it, it's crickets out here because we like, bro, we've been waiting for so long. Oh, he finally dropped it. All right, cool. I'm gonna go check it out. But it'll be different if he was like, oh yeah, I just dropped something. Everybody, oh shit, Kanye just dropped. Let's go hear it. You know what I mean? Because he was quiet. He just dropped it on her, and I think he'll sell way more if he did that. Yeah. Instead of trying to go out here, have shows. We having a listening party here, having a listening party there. Like, just drop it, man. You are Kanye. You are big enough to just drop something and people gravitate to it. Yeah.
So now he's dropped Vultures after 1 million listening parties and a trilogy for the album being announced that may or most likely not happen.
There's nothing.
The album actually dropped and the internet reacted. They went nuts. Every comment section in TikTok I've seen was, oh, this is album of the year. This is awesome. Best thing Kanye released this decade. I would bend over for Ye. While critics were like, meh. Which made Kanye Stan's ride even harder. Like, I have never seen something so critically and audiensly split since, well, most modern day MCU movies. But put aside these opinions, what do I, modern day Nostradamus to the modern world, feels about the album? I thought it was alright. Let me start with this. I think the production on this album is great. Almost every song on here delivers an instrumental to write home about. Back to Me, the drums on that track are just Kanye in the back of Peg going makes me feel I'm walking inside a scene in a nightclub directed by Sam Levinson in a good way. And Problematic's instrumental is just wow. And I can say this for almost every track. In my opinion, the production goes past both J.I.K. and overall Donda. I love the production in this album. Now, unfortunately, I have to move on to the lyrics, which I think is the major detriment for this album. And Kanye is the reason for that. Like I said, I love Problematic's instrumental. It's beautiful. But the lyrics on that is like, oh, God, keep a few Jews on staff now. I'm Ye Kelly, bitch. I'm Bill Cosby, bitch. I'm Puff Daddy Rich. That's me too, rich. When I was 15, my soulmate wasn't born yet. I'm not racist. It's a preference. Slow down, you're on your way to an overdose. Pussy's text getting way too emotional. That shit goes hard. What am I talking about? And his verse on Back to Me, I have to admit, it's at least funnily bad, but I cannot say the rest on the other bad lyrics. And when he's not talking about his controversies, he's talking about status, women, God, you know, some normal Kanye topics. But Kanye, for me at least, on these songs sounds a little half-baked, like he not really trying lyric-wise.
I don't know.
Why you?
Just mind your business.
You jumped so that.
Just mind your business.
So that cake there, you said, "Oh shit, need to roll the cake."
Hey.
Let's she cake.
Song sounds a little half-baked, like he not really trying lyric-wise. I feel like he has the mindset that he's proved what he's proved and said what he said, and he's so big at this point, everyone will listen anyway. Not saying that's what he's really thinking, but it feels like that. Because Kanye is always having like an infectious flow, catchy, showing so much charisma and personality, even when the lyrics are goofy. Now they're quotable for the wrong reason. And as much as I would love to believe this Reddit post saying there's deeper meaning to the Alvin and the Chipmunk lyrics, I just don't think it's true. And even though these lyrics are pretty they rarely completely ruin the song for me. Like on Fuck Something. The songs still go hard. And the features on this album go crazy. Freddie did his thing, not Dirk. Northwest did great. She definitely got Drake's kid running for his money and making X's kid sweat bullets for his release, cause you know he eventually gonna do it too. Of course, Cardi. My Cardi. If there's a heaven on earth, I've heard it, cause him on Carnival combined with that godly instrumental, chef's kiss. Oh, and Ty Dolla $ign was there too. So what do I think on everything overall?
You can't shit on Ty, man. You can't just shit on Ty, bro. Like, Ty is probably half of the reason why the album, not discredit Kanye, but y'all gotta respect. Like, Ty Dolla $ign been doing a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ever since people found out about him. And his whole family talented. Do your research. But
I have to go give it another listen.
I'll say this. At this point, do we need any more music from Kanye? Like, be real. I'll let you ponder on that. You can answer at the end of the video. Ponder on that.
Album and trying to understand Kanye. Well, the album may have its ups and downs, good songs and bad songs, and overall bad Kanye lyricism. It was okay. I definitely love the production of this album, and it's definitely the main reason why I keep coming back to it. But the lyrics, or at least mostly Kanye's lyrics, have already aged badly on release. I don't know how replayable this album will be a year from now. Maybe even Jesus is King will be more replayable. I don't know. And when talking about trying to understand Kanye, I could discuss how Kanye's lyrics and statements can negatively affect the Jewish community, feeding the racist minds of bigots and the impressionable youth, with him repeatedly bringing up and low-key bragging about his anti-Semitic remarks and how terrible it is of him to do that. But, check out this cool monkey. Yeah, I love Kanye and I still love his music as a fan, but like I'm done defending him as a person. And in the case of Vultures 1, a musician too. I just hope he get better mentally, man. And also hire some ghostwriters for Vultures 2 and 3. And I'll still be a fan, but I don't think I'm gonna be standing no more, bro. Don't get me wrong, I'm still for separating art from the artist. I still apply that for Kanye. But when an artist puts their controversial thoughts in their music and bragging about it, like what Kanye does in King, the argument kinda fizzle out. It's too much work. Especially now, what am I defending? A few good beats and Cardi? I mean, I know that's all a man really needs, but come on. And don't get me wrong, I'm still ride or die, bro. I literally went to the New York listening party, bro. Nosebleed seats. I barely saw anything, but I still loved it. I'm still riding. It's just that I arrived at my stop. And I'm willing to get back on when Kanye finally gets his stuff together. Or if Vultures 2 and 3 so happen to be better than My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That's the only ways. I'ma still stick my nose in his beans if he says something stupid again. That's just the part of me that can't mind his business. Everybody has that. Anyways, I've been yapping too much. 21 Savage's album is the best album of the year so far. And Yeat's album's also better. And in conclusion, meh.
You ride it like a carnival?
Hey. That 21 Savage album is
It is good.
It's good.
I like it.
And she be on some. Okay.
I be on what, baby?
No. This video ain't about that.
Oh yeah.
But
to answer your question, probably not. And especially if I feel like we're going to get because I haven't heard I only heard that one song, so I haven't listened to the album. I haven't really listened to it to the point where I'm listening to the lyrics and dissecting the lyrics and really trying to see what you're talking about. So just with him reading a few lyrics out, if we're gonna be talking like that, I don't need nothing else.
I say this: the person that I respect the most by the way he delivered what he said is Andre 3000. Andre 3000 basically said the reason why he hasn't dropped anything rap wise is because he's at the point he's like, honestly, what is there for me to talk about? I'm not in a sad state of my life. I'm not I'm happy. Especially when people are happy and satisfied with what they have achieved, a lot of times they don't have anything to talk about where the average consumer is gonna love. Jay-Z tried to do that, and you see how they killed him. What was it? 444. Wasn't that album?
Yeah,
when he was just talking about wealth and money and success and all. The last
I remember it. Yeah,
the last album he put out.
But
I think it was 444. But a lot of people shitted on that, and they were like, "Oh, you could have kept this Jay-Z." You see how people music wise shit on Jay-Z, but when Jay-Z was in his prime, when he was delivering music and all this, they were on his dick. But now it's just like, oh, Jay-Z was overhyped and over this and over that. To be honest, Jay-Z was a good rapper, still could be a good rapper, but he also understands and knows that whatever he put out, y'all ain't gonna appreciate, because honestly, if we can be completely honest, a lot of people have lack of education and understanding and knowledge to appreciate lyrical music. Yeah. That's the reason why artists like, no disrespect, but Sexy Red, Blueface, Ice Spice. Yeah. No disrespect to none of them, but they don't be talking about a goddamn thing. Yeah. And y'all push them like they the dopest rappers. To be honest, I listen to some of these people and I'm like, you could hear the lack of education. And if I could hear your lack of education in your music, I don't want to, because I'm my IQ, my education level is higher than yours. No disrespect. I just don't want to get life is about growth. Yeah. I got to continue to grow in my mental. But if I keep feeding you into my mind, I'm being stagnant and I'm dropping IQ levels. And I just can't. Being that ass over, no. It's cool. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it's cool. It's cool for what, but it should not be where.
Yeah, I feel you, but a lot of people, it's the vibes. It's just the vibes. The lyrics are catchy or whatever the case.
And then 2-3 years later, y'all stop listening to them. Then 10 years later, they holler out they broke.
But
no substance.
I mean, to each his own. But me personally, I don't think I didn't even listen to this one, so I definitely don't need nothing else. Yeah. So I don't know, but you have people that like his big fan base that may.
I used to be a part of that fan base. I said I used to be a part of that fan base. I was a heavy Kanye fan. Heavy.
I know, but I'm saying you have those people that are still heavy Kanye fans.
Used to flip the polo collars, all because of Kanye. Rock a certain backpack style, all because of Kanye. You remember that when everybody used to polo. That's Kanye. Kanye influenced the polo movement. But hey, man. With that being said, man, y'all spam us up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts. Were you ever big Kanye fan? Look forward to Kanye music? You wasn't?
I was not. this is about to be a double negative. I wasn't not a fan, but I was.
Let me see. I'm winning up. Winning.
No, I see. That's what I'm saying. I liked him back then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like with
but I wasn't like fanned out.
I used to always check
feel like-
106
I
part.
feel
I'm
like a lot of
I
y'all-
gotta watch that. I gotta watch
Yeah,
this.
I wasn't that. Definitely wasn't that. I liked Kanye. I respect Kanye. I was like, Kanye is talented as hell, but I wasn't fanned out. No. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta watch. I wasn't like that, but I loved Kanye back then, like his music and stuff. Yeah, most definitely.
I feel you. But hey, y'all spread what's up in the comments, man. Let us know y'all thoughts about it in the comment section down below. But as always, I do go by the name Degenerocity. This is
See you on the phone.
we are.
Get
Yeah.
Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Gotta stack a flip for my foes. Dollar.